Hey there, Patriots. This is True Outlaw Patriot coming at you with another one. Um, I'm doing a reaction on the new Trump Latinos video featuring Jimmy Levy. It's called Soilders. It's a good one. I like it. But before I continue, I just want to thank all my new subscribers, both on YouTube and on Rumble. Your subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and all the beautiful comments everybody's been leaving me, they've been very positive and uplifting. So don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And I say that because it seems like that that problem once again with people typing in my channel name. It's like my latest video, it'll keep showing up as no views, yet I got views on it. So once again, I gotta write to YouTube and find out what the problem is. But with that being said, again, I just want to thank all my subscribers. Let's get into this. The lyrics are deep, so here we go.
We are soldiers in this war. Don't even know what we're fighting for. I have a rage knocking at my door, weighing down on my soul. They want us all divided just to conquer. They want to lead our people to the slaughter.
That's true right there. The whole divide and conquer technique, it's they've been ramping it up more and more, you know, in this country, especially with more and more people that were on the left leaving and either joining the Republican Party or going independent. And they just keep ramping up that division, that fear-mongering, that whole tactic. It's disgusting, but let's continue.
We're never gonna take the devil's offer. Now it's time for a change.
Right, quickly, I like when he said that we're never gonna take the devil's offer. That's deep. Let's go.
From Latinos changing lives, I swear it's a movement. Switching up the laws, messing up the Constitution. World's been crazy, everybody's shooting and looting. It's time to...
There you go. I like that. What he said, you know, the Latinos, you know, taking charge. And it is a movement. And it's a movement that the left does not like. You know, they really thought that they could hold down, you know, blacks and Latinos and anybody that they thought that fit the whole leftist narrative. Okay? And what they didn't realize was that you never kept up on your promises. Not back then, not recently, and you definitely are not doing anything to keep up your promises. And this is why so many people are leaving. And it's a really, really big movement. It's bigger than, I think it's bigger than what the left anticipated. They probably figured, oh, we'll lose a few people here and there, but no, that's where they were wrong. You know, they were wrong on that, and now it's coming to bite them. And that's a good thing, because this is not something new. This is something that's been going on for decades. And it's sad that it's, you know, coming to a head now where it should have years ago. But the good thing is that it's happening. More and more people are waking up. People are tired of the corruption and the lies and you know, and the false promises. But let's continue.
Make a change. So sick and tired of see my people going through this pain. This holy cross around my neck, no, it ain't just a chain. When the devil sees my light, he tries to bring the rain. But when the good Lord comes with me, I know he'll break these chains. Ooh, they done let me off the leash and now I can't be tamed. No, I would never be deceived by the fortune of pain. It's running through my blood and running through my veins. Ooh, I'm ready for war, can you feel my pain?
I like that when he said they let him off the leash. You know, I agree with that 100%. You know, some people will say, well, you know, a lot of blacks and Latinos, no matter what, they'll never change their vote from Democrat to Republican. And that's true. There are a lot of people that are like that. And it's sad. And I'm not saying that they have to leave the Democratic Party to be Republican. But my thing is this. Why do you keep voting for the same thing? Okay, that's number one. Number two, you know, him saying that they let him off the leash. That's what happens when you try to hold somebody down in subserviency. there's but so much you're gonna do, okay, to break that person, that once you let that person, okay, off that leash per se, that's it. You've unleashed a beast now that now you're not even going to be able to control, okay? And they're not coming back. You're going to let them off the leash and they're gone. They're not going to stay in the yard, or like some people say, the Democratic plantation. They're not going to stay. They're gone. They're like, see ya. You held me for so long. What you could not control is what they want to control. You controlled my body, but you did not control my mind and my spirit. And that's what the Democratic Party wants to do. They don't care about your body. They care about your spirit, your mind, your vote. And if they can control that, that's how they get away with what they're getting away with. But let's continue.
We are soldiers in this war. Don't even know what we're fighting for. I have a rage knocking at my door, weighing down on my soul. They want us all divided just to conquer. They want to lead our people to the slaughter. We're never gonna take the devil's offer. Now it's time for a change. Peace, love, and unity is what we really need. God protect our children. Oh, we gotta fight for freedom.
Amen.
We're surrounded by demons, so we're calling up.
I like that when he said we're surrounded by demons, and it's true. You know what a lot of people are not understanding, this is not only just, you know, what's going on in the physical realm. You know, it's a spiritual battle. And a lot of people may not believe that, but look at what's going on, okay? You have a lot of people on the right that are trying, that, you know, they're fighting for like abortion to be abolished, because that's a life right there. They're fighting for children not to be indoctrinated in school and have their minds turned into a lifestyle that it just leads to destruction. Whereas the Democratic Party is trying to tell, you know, women that it's okay to keep getting abortions, for people to be, you know, you can do all the drugs you want. You know, you can be homeless. You can commit, you know, you can break the law and commit crimes. And, you know, your children have, you know, don't have to listen to you anymore. They can listen to us. And let's not talk about God in school because it's irrelevant. That's a spiritual battle that a lot of people are not understanding. Okay, all those, first of all, we're all sinners in God's eyes. We have to deal with certain things every day of our individual lives. To have somebody or organization come on top of that and try to instill more, okay, corruption, what that does at the end of the day, it weighs heavy on your soul. It's a spiritual battle. And the left loves to use that, you know, to use that technique. You know, let's divide them, let's break their morale, let's break their spirit, let's take away their morals, let's take away their scruples, but let them believe that it's okay to do so. And yet they have no idea that they're leading so many people down a path of destruction, not just physical destruction, but spiritual destruction. But let's continue.
To Jesus, living in a world where everyone's lost. I look to the one who died on the cross.
Amen.
Jesus, prepare us for the war.
There you go.
Jesus, prepare us for the war. We are soldiers in this war. Don't even know what we're fighting for. I have a rage knocking at my door, weighing down on my soul. They want us all divided just to conquer. They want to lead our people to the slaughter. We're never gonna take the devil's offer. Now it's time for a change.
That's pretty deep. That was pretty deep. My hats off again to Trump Latinos. This gentleman, Jimmy Levy, I've never heard of him before. I'm gonna look him up. But the lyrics here, they're deep, especially with everything that's going on. A couple of things. Like right now, Rashida Tlaib, she's getting ousted from Congress for her racist remarks, her hateful remarks. And it's sad that somebody in Congress can have so much sway and so much power and so many supporters that she really, really thought that she can just come and I understand that she has the right to say what she wants to say with what's going on with Israel and Palestine. I get it. She's Palestinian. I get it. Like I said in my last video, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know enough of what's going on out there from both sides in order to say, you know what, okay, I favor this one over that one. Okay? And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I mean, if you support Israel, you support Israel. If you support Palestine, you support Palestine. But here's the thing. To be so hateful from one to the next without saying something that's going to stand in the middle to bring peace, that's not what we need. Okay? Because what's going on both sides, I believe that there are still good people on both sides that truly want peace. It's not like both races are just out to kill each other until they just decimate each other and that's it. No. In any race, in any culture, in any part of history, we've always seen there's always good and bad. So when you have people like her, okay, Ilhan Omar, the same way, AOC, the same way, okay, I think the other one is Corey, her last name is Corey, something like that. You have these people that they call the squad that they were, in my opinion, they were like hatched, okay, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And the Democratic Party unleashed them. And I also blame a lot of the Republicans. And I'm not saying that they haven't been trying to go after to not trying to go against my party. I'm just saying they need to push hard enough because you know why? The Democratic Party pushes as much as they can. And this is why we're in the state that we're in right now with everything that's going on. I mean, look what Gavin Newsom just did in California. He is making it mandatory, okay, that gender studies is pushed on the students and that nobody can say nothing. These leftists, they push to an edge, okay, that it would make anybody, all right, in the right state of mind, want to do some of the worst things. But that's their agenda. Their agenda is for total destruction. They want to push you in no matter what it is. They want you, okay, to be that bear that they keep poking, to be that lion that they keep taunting, okay? Because then they'll turn around and say, oh, well, why did you do that? You see, we weren't doing that. Why did you do that? Look at the other day on Congress, Maxine Waters, when they were voting for a House Speaker. Hakeem Jeffries is the same thing. He's nothing but a filthy liar, okay? He's a race baiter. So she comes out and says for his vote, the patriot, Hakeem Jeffries. And then when they voted on Jim Jordan, she was like the insurrectionist. Do you see the way they try to divide all the nastiness that comes out of their mouth? Okay? I mean, AOC is over here. I mean, it got to the point that she got booed when she went back to New York. Look at what the mayors are doing. Okay? Mayor Adams in New York, not listening to the voters, and now the voters are against him because of what's going on with illegal immigration. Look at the mayor to Chicago. The same thing. Where the people in Chicago, they're fed up. And they're like, no more. Get them out. You see, these governors, these mayors in these blue cities, okay, and some of them that are in certain counties in like red states, they push an agenda that anybody in their right mind, they know it goes against their morals, their scruples. And they're like, listen, I do want to vote for certain things, but you are pushing the envelope way too much. And now it's affecting me. Okay? And that's one thing that a lot of people have to understand. And a lot of people on the left, that they push this and they think that nobody's going to fight back. When you are pushing an agenda that, you know what, I can care less what it is as long as I can live my life, but then it starts to encroach on my life, it's going to turn around and bite you in the ass. And this is something that the left is losing grip on, because more and more of their constituents are pushing back and saying, you know what? No, now you've gone too far. Do I believe in certain things? Yes. But when you want to, you can't just leave it right there. No, you want to push further and further and further. And that is the agenda to the powers that be, the crookedness, the evil, wicked people that are out there in control. Okay? They want total control and domination. And this is why I tell a lot of people when they'll say something about, oh, how can you vote like this? How can you vote like that? I'm like, the people that you're voting for to take away my rights, trust me, they're using you to do their dirty work. When you're done taking away my rights, they will take away yours. Okay? And that is what's happening right now. That a lot more people are finding out. A lot of these people that vote Democrat, that vote liberal, are like, wait a minute. I stood by your side. I voted for you to X this out from that person's life. Why are you taking it out on me now? Because they have no use for you. Okay? And this is why they got the borders wide open. I keep saying it. It's because they knew that little by little, they knew that back in 2016 and in 2020, they seen the rise of the blacks and Latinos voting for Trump. They knew the numbers were going to keep rising. This is why they're pushing hard. In the past 4 years, technically the past 4 years heavy, they have been pushing every crooked agenda so damn hard. So hard. But what they're going to lose, what's going to happen is they're going to lose in the end. Gavin Newsom is a damn snake for California. He needs to get ousted. Okay? And I truly believe that with this law that he wants to push, it's going to be his last straw. Okay? New York, if I had to guess right now, if they had to take a vote in New York, the Democrats would lose. Chicago, I can see it already. If that mayor does not resign, and if they don't get law and order back in Chicago with the illegal immigration and with the crime, Chicago is going to flip. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All three of them don't have to flip. But if one of them flips, especially New York, there will not be another Democrat or liberal in the White House for a very, very, very long time. And that will be good for America. I mean, I was watching one of these YouTube shorts. Now, I don't speak Russian, and I'm not a Vladimir Putin fan. But the interpreter was saying how Vladimir Putin was laughing at what's going on in America. That he is glad, okay, not so much what's happening to Trump with all these indictments and all these criminal charges, but he is glad that it's happening because it's showing the world of how crooked the system is. That after a political opponent, the way they're going after Trump. And he's right. They're laughing at us, people. He is right. When Trump was president, he had everybody in check. Everybody. Not the Republican Party had everybody in check. No. Not the Democratic Party had everybody in check. No. Donald Trump had everybody in check. And this movement, like these guys are saying, it's big and it's getting bigger. And it's not going to stop. If the Democrats thought that that red wave that they stole, because we all know it, the proof is out there. Arizona was stolen. I mean, the proof is out there. John Fetterman should have never won that race himself. I'm just saying. If they thought, like I said before, that they stopped the red wave, the red tsunami that's going to come, it's something it's a wrap for them. It's over. It's done. And that's a good thing. We need to get our priorities back in check. This is a spiritual battle. Okay? This is a spiritual battle. And I thank God that more and more and more people are waking up to this, to the corruption. Like, wait a minute, this is not what I voted for. You've gone off the damn rails. I want off this train. And no pun intended, but now they're jumping on the Trump train. So I have to throw that in. But anyway, I hope you like the song. Great song. Give these guys, show these guys some love. Especially that gentleman, Jimmy Levy. I got to go check him out myself. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Hit the notification buzzer, the bell, so like that, until I get this whole thing resolved with why I keep showing no views. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500 as soon as possible. Maybe that's one of the reasons. I don't know. Who knows at this point? But not giving up. And tell your friends and family, come join the channel, join the movement. You know, like these guys are saying, it's a movement, man. You know, and thank God, we need it. We definitely need it. And don't forget, like I keep saying, do not forget the people of Lahaina. The children are still missing. Children are still missing. Many, many people are still missing. And there's still a lot of corruption going on. So keep your ear close to the ground on that and keep praying for them. So till then, stay vigilant, keep praying, and keep praying for each other. Peace.